This is Kirutika Janathanan. I just want to tell you that, my son Juno was killed by the unknown people. Of course, I have no evidence for that, but you must understand how he was suffered for 21 hours. He suffered and he struggled to breathe, and all his organs were losing the vitality, and one by one, at first all the things, the muscles were getting paralyzed, and he was not able to breathe. He was, they gave cyanide. Please make a note, they gave cyanide. You must understand that. I don't know about the reactions related to cyanide, but he, the one who is having the vengeance towards the opposite party, he killed my son in front of my eyes. Whether you believe in that or not, this is the fact. You forget about everything. You must understand how he suffered for 21 hours. Then he died in front of my eyes. You must understand that. I cannot forget it. It's there in my eyes. It's pricking all the time. It's killing me. You don't know about the pain. It's really stabbing in the very heart. It's always stabbing. The thoughts, the pain. No, he's my son. You don't know about the pain. He was the only son. I have no children, no human children. And I had just one son. His name is Juno, the German Shepherd. He was a loyal, active, a very handsome boy. And this bastard from Tamil Nadu, he had the vengeance. He has the vengeance towards his opposite party. I don't know about his party as well as his opposite party, but this bastard is definitely from Tamil Nadu. I don't know about his party, but no one is having this sort of guts to kill one animal in a very brutal manner. It's still stabbing me, and I'm carrying this pain. It's not the burden. It's really killing me every day. He was paralyzed. He was not able to breathe. He was vomiting. It was frothy. He was not able to move. At first, I thought that it's related to some food poisoning. Something happened. No, all the cats, all the animals, when the food is not getting digested, even including the human beings, we do vomit it. And it was happening, and I saw that, and I thought that okay, it's related to some food poisoning, so I thought it will be alright. I didn't go along with my husband on that day. I was at home, and I was searching for all the medicines, whatever provided so far. I was searching for those things, and I took all the medicines, all the things related to the things. I took all the medicines, all the prescriptions, because I wanted to know a day before his death, he consumed one anti-worm deworming tablet. He consumed just 1 day ago, before his death. Just 1 day was there. When he consumed the deworming tablet, after a day, he got this thing. So I wanted to know what is really going on. You must understand that you won't believe in that, but you must understand how you must know how he died. They gave cyanide. Please make a note of it. They thought that they were spinning story as if like I'm a Sri Lankan and they are after me for years, and our family is there in Dindivanam for generations. For generations. And my age is 45. This nose is the biggest evidence for you. My mother is not having this big nose. She is having only half of the size. You must understand that. And you know what? If you have the vengeance grudges towards your opposite party, you do it. Oh, why did you get into people's lives? And why are you killing the people? Eh? Why are you always threatening us? Threatening our family? Who are you? Who are you? I told you that I can prove it in 1,000 ways. You are after me because of the jewel list. I got all the statements for you and you are not interested in anything. But you are interested in killing people. Eh? You killed my son. You first understand one thing. You killed him. Eh? You designed the dress. Eh? At last you designed the dress for him. Bloody bastard, son of a bitch. This is the last time I'm telling you. And to the people, you must understand that this guy is from a very big political party from Tamil Nadu. He is having the vengeance grudges towards towards his opposite party. And he is always suspecting that as if we have the connection with his opposite party. I don't know about anything. Please make a note. This is the last time. I'm not interested to talk about it again and again. Because, when you know the suffering, you must understand why it is happening. Why the person is always talking about it. He gave cyanide to my son. He sent one, he has sent a plumber and he left something on the backyard, it seems. That's my guess, because I was sleeping. I was in the first floor. When the plumber was there, I was in the first floor. My son was not there. And my husband was there when the plumber was there. And then I came down. I made, every day evening we have tea, some snacks. So that day I was preparing the tea. After that I was preparing the fritters. Then I was in the kitchen. And the time was around 7:30. And my husband gave the food to my son and he left. And he was in the house. My son JUNO was at home in the room. He was sitting over there. Because when he was going out, I just told him, okay, you just don't go out, be there. Then I locked the door. He did not go out. At first my husband was leaving, so I have to lock the door. Then I saw that he was out and I was searching for him. Then he came. JUNO came. After calling him, he came and he was sitting in the room. Then all of a sudden he was trying to he was just trying to dash the door. Then I thought that something is wrong, so he just opened the door because he was trying to vomit. Then he went out and it happens, it's very common. So I thought that he will be back. but he was continuously vomiting, and I was so shocked. When I asked him what happened, he was getting into that place. He was trying to show that something was there. On the backyard, the plumber fixed the light, and he was showing that place, and I couldn't see anything because it was even after lighting the lamp, I couldn't see anything. It was on, the light was on, because only that day he kept, I asked him to put the light on the backyard. And just the back of the house, I asked him to fix the lamp. So the plumber came for that. And he left something. At first he was vomiting in front of the door. Then he left, and he was vomiting all again and again. When I asked him what happened, he went to that bush close to this plant. There is one plant, chili plant. And after that, he was trying to show something over there. And I was searching in that place, there was nothing. And you know what? He is trying to say that the plumber left something. For sure. Even if you don't believe in that, try to understand one thing, that how he died. He was continuously vomiting. It was frothy. It's foam type vomit. It was frothy and it was milky, and he had the milk rice only, but it was like, just like the way they are showing it in movies, he did the same thing. He was vomiting, and all of a sudden he was making a very different noise. Then I called my husband because he was out, and then the very next moment he took him in the car. He was hopping on. He was able to hop. He was able to sit over there. So I thought that okay, it will be alright. But it happened, he was lying over the floor next to the tap, the water tap. And he was saying, he was making some different noise. I was so worried. And I thought that okay, something is not right. It will be, I called my husband the very next moment. Then he took him to the hospital in Pollachi, not in Palakkad. I don't know why he took him to that place. And then he was standing outside the clinic on the main road. Along with him, there was a bed sheet. On top of that, he was sitting, and then he was not able to move. He was not able to sit also. He was losing all the consciousness. He was not able to do anything. Whenever you just try to get into his ears, he used to shake his head. And he was not, he was losing all the consciousness. And, the muscles were weakened, and he was struggling to breathe. The tongue was out. The moment I saw him, the tongue was out, and it was out, till his last breath. It was out. It was like paper. It was so dry. You don't know about the pain. The way he suffered, you don't know about it. He killed my son. He killed my son in front of my eyes. It's a bloody bastard indeed. You know what happened? He lost all the consciousness. He was losing. The whole muscle system was weakened, and he was not able to sit, he was not able to breathe, and he was losing his senses. And when my husband took the lift somewhere, he fell down from the seat. And after that, till we reached Namakkal, I don't know why he suggested that place in Coimbatore. It was in a very small pet hospital in Coimbatore. He gave the medicines, wrong treatment. Already the doctor in Pollachi gave the wrong treatment. He considered that is the snake bite. And in Pollachi already he gave the medicine, antivenom medicine, and after that he was not able to breathe, he was losing all the senses, he was, I don't know what happened, like it's not at all related to the snake bite, not at all related to the snake bite. We were in Goa, he was always running over, in the bushes, he was left alone. I mean, I was watching, my husband was also watching him, but he was unleashed to do his party and all. And it never happened in Goa. There were so many bushes, 6 months, the rain is there, and even one snake came into the house. My husband took it out. It never happened. He used to sleep sometimes, sit under the car and all. It never happened. There were so many dogs, they were all taking those dogs for the party into the bushes over there. There are so many bushes, so many things are there. It never happened. It's not at all a snake bite. And he gave the antivenom, and it's not at all a snake bite. Someone did that deliberately. I'm very sure about it. That's why they were not able to save him. And then the doctor suggested the place in Namakkal. The 24/7 service is there, you can go over there. And because the first dose is given, so we cannot give another dose here, you just better go there. And while we were getting into that particular route, he fell down. He was lying over the seat, the back seat, and when he took the left turn, he just fell down. And it never happened. It never happened. He lost all the senses. He was dying at that moment. He was dying, literally. And then, from that moment onwards, I was standing next to him. I was trying to hold him. And then I was holding on the back side of the seat. I was holding the car seat. Like this. And I was not able to stand because it is inside. You just imagine the car seat. There is no space at all. And he was lying down, and I had to stop it. So I was standing and I was holding the back of the car seat until we reached Namakkal. And at one point of time, close to Tiruchengood or somewhere, I don't remember, my husband called me up, you just come and sit here. It's okay. We are nearing to that place. You just come and sit here. You don't understand what happened that time. He was grabbing my hand and saying that, just don't go. Just don't leave me. You know that he did that. He was grabbing my hand and said that, I'm dying, don't go. I was sitting in front of that seat. I was holding his hand. I was saying that, okay, we will be back to our home tomorrow. And after reaching that place, the whole hospital is so clumsy and full of shit everywhere. And there were no doctors, or there were two, and they gave something, and all the students from the veterinary college taking the notes. He was trying to breathe. He was struggling for the life, and they were sending the students to take notes. Each and everyone was touching on his eyes and checking it, and they rounded up. They stood around the table where he kept, and everyone was taking notes and touching, everyone was checking with the torch. What sort of thing is that? Is in casualty. He is struggling for his life. He's not able to breathe, and they sent the students to stand around his table, and they are all taking notes. And this guy is gone mad. He already did the same thing when I was in my husband's in-laws house. I was cleaning the premises, and I already took him for a walk, and he was sitting just close to the veranda. And my in-laws, my father-in-law came, and he called him up, and he went after him. I thought that they are all going to be in the garden, but I don't know how he was standing close to the road. I don't know why. There was no compound wall, nothing. I don't know why he went. And you know what? Within 2 minutes, I heard the very screaming, loud noise of JUNO. Then I was searching for him. Only my father-in-law was there, and there was one guy, the bike was there, and I was so mad. And by God's grace, that day, I don't know, all of a sudden he came and he was sitting close to me, in front of me. And then from his private part, the blood was bleeding. You know what, that day we went to Perundure, we went to 2 hospitals. One is the same government medical, the veterinary hospital, and then it was not all right. He was bleeding again. Then we took him to the nearby veterinary hospital in Perundure. And there was one doctor, he was making fun out of him by showing his private part and all. And he said that he is alright. But the very next day he was bleeding, and all over the floor the blood was, it was dripping. And then again we took him to the hospital in Erode. And somehow he saved him. But in Perundurai, that guy said that, there were 2 ladies from Kadalur or Pondicherry. He said that they were staying on top of that floor. And then the same thing I heard it when I was in Goa. He told the same thing. He studied in Kadalur or Pondicherry, he said, and he was also talking about the same thing. I don't know what he is trying to say. You know what? You forget about everything. Just see what they did. The whole day they tortured him to the core. At first they sent the students from the veterinary college close by, and they were standing around the table, and they were taking notes. He was struggling, he was not able to breathe. And in this scan area, there is one lady taking the photographs like this from the top. What are you going to see? There is one doctor sitting and doing the scanning, and there is one lady, she was taking the photograph from the top like this. And you know what, we were holding him in a bed sheet. I kept it outside, and there was one guy said that, you need this. You have to carry him back. So you just keep it with you. You don't know what they did. They tortured him till 4 o'clock. They tortured him to the core. And he designed one dress. And he was tying those things. He gave me like a bundle. There were two guys, they were commenting. They did the operation and all. I don't know. He said that, after a few hours, there was one doctor, he said that, there was a twist in his stomach. So, we have to remove this and that. He said that. And he, we were waiting outside. There was one guy, he came up with a bowl of blood and said that, this is what we got it out of your son's stomach. Can you believe that what they did? There was nothing, a pan full of blood. And after doing the operation, they kept him on the green color bed. And then there were two guys sitting and giving the running commentary, live commentary about his, condition. They were saying it's gone. After an hour and a half, he is not opening the eyes, he is not doing anything, he is not moving. I don't know. You know what? The moment he woke up, but he was taking his head, and he was, the last cry, whining. It was the last cry. He was taking his head and putting it down, taking his head and putting it down with that cry. And I was stunned. There was one guy came up with the dress. It's like a blouse with, in the back side blouse. It's a kind of something they designed this, and the guy put one knot close to his neck. He was gone. He butchered him. On his bladder, he pushed the needle to take the urine out. He was not moving, he was not doing anything, but he was able to see me. He was looking at me. I don't know what he did to him. You must understand that there are people that are so vulgar. It's not just vulgar, they are monsters. I'm doing something for him, and this guy is spreading the false news everywhere. He's not leaving me, he's after me for years. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he really wants. You must understand how they killed him. They tortured him to the core. They gave cyanide, please make a note. And you must understand that these guys are from Tamil Nadu. These guys are having the party related clashes, and I don't know why they are putting our family in the middle. And to take the revenge, he killed my son. Killed my son in front of my eyes. And no one is there to get some justice for this, because there is no evidence. There is no such thing, because he dragged us to Namakkal. That's related to his place. You must understand that I will never ever step into Tamil Nadu. I'm not interested to talk to anyone in Tamil Nadu. Of course, my father is there, my sister is there. And I call my father to be with me. He is not listening to me. But this guy is using my father and my sister as bait. Do you know that? I didn't see my sister for 4 years. I tried my level best I called her to my house. She is not coming. When I was in Chennai, I asked her, shall I come to your house? She was saying that, they were not, they have to attend the function or something. I didn't see her for 4 years. 4 years. After her marriage, I didn't see her. And I asked my father to stay with me, and he is not listening to me. And these guys are using them as bait, and they are threatening me for years. No one is there to question them. No one is there to stop these mad people. If anything happened to my father or my sister, DMK party is responsible for that. Because you are ruling, you have the responsibility to protect our family. And you killed my son. You means your party people killed my son. I have no proof. But the same people came last year. They were threatening me in front of that college, close to the college in HSR layout. That's what I'm telling you. You are from DMK party. You guys are threatening us. If you are not from DMK party, you have the responsibility to protect our family. Please try to get it. Because you are ruling. If you are listening to this, you must listen to this also. If you are not the reason behind it, then you have the responsibility to save our family. And I don't know about these monstrous people. I don't know about their names and all. They are so mad monsters. That's all I could say. And all of you in India should understand the party clashes and what they are doing in Tamil Nadu. That's all I would like to tell you. You must understand how they killed my son, and they are after me, and these guys are spreading the false news wherever I go. And no one is taking that responsibility to stop them in Karnataka. What should I do? Why the Karnataka people government is keeping, why they are not taking anything into consideration? I just don't understand it. Because if they are able to penetrate well into another state, if the government is watching it, then you must understand that anyone can do anything to the state. You must stop them, please. Is there anyone available? Can you stop these mad people from Tamil Nadu? They have the strong political influence. They are torturing us for years. They are torturing me for years.